Fry's Electronics was once a very large and well-known electronics store in the United States. For many years, people went to Fry's to buy computers, TVs, video games, parts, and tools. The stores were huge, and many of them had fun themes like space or ancient Egypt. Fry felt exciting and important. But over time, the company slowly fell apart. In 2021, Fry's Electronics closed all of its stores and shut down completely. This is the story of how that happened, explained in a simple way. Fry's Electronics started in 1985 in California. It was founded by three brothers, Randy Fry, Dave Fry, and Dan Fry. They already had experience selling electronics, and they wanted to create a store that had everything related to technology in one place. The idea worked very well. Fry's sold computers, computer parts, software, music, movies, and home electronics. Engineers, gamers, and hobbyists loved Fry's because they could find rare parts and get help in person. For many years, Fry's grew quickly. It opened dozens of large stores across the country. These stores were expensive to build, but sales were strong and customers kept coming. Over time, the way people bought electronics changed. More people started shopping online. Websites like Amazon and Newegg made it easy to compare prices and have items delivered quickly. Customers no longer needed to drive to a large store to buy a single cable or computer part. Big box stores like Best Buy also changed. They improved their online shopping, lowered prices, and focused more on customer service and installation help. Fry's did not keep up with these changes very well. Its stores stayed large and costly, even as fewer people came in. Online shopping became more important, but Fry's website was slow, confusing, and often out of date. Fry's stores were extremely large. Some were over 100,000 square feet. This meant high rent, high electricity bills, and lots of employees. When sales slowed down, these costs did not go away. Fry's still had to pay for everything, even when fewer customers walked in. Other companies closed smaller stores or redesigned their business. Fry kept the same model, even when it no longer worked well. This put pressure on the company's money. One of the biggest warning signs at Fry's was empty shelves. Starting around 2017, customers noticed that many Fry's stores had less and less inventory. Large sections of shelves were empty. Some stores looked almost abandoned. This happened because Fry changed how it paid suppliers. Instead of buying products up front, Fry's moved to a consignment model. This meant suppliers only got paid after items sold. Many suppliers did not trust Fry's or did not want to wait to be paid. Some stopped shipping products altogether. With fewer suppliers sending products, Fry's had less to sell. With less to sell, fewer customers came in. This created a cycle that was hard to stop. Fry's also struggled with money behind the scenes. Running huge stores required a lot of cash. As sales dropped, Fry's had trouble paying vendors, landlords, and service providers. The company tried to avoid bankruptcy by cutting costs quietly. It reduced advertising, closed departments, and allowed stores to slowly decline instead of making big changes. Because Fry was privately owned, it did not share detailed financial reports with the public. This made it harder for outsiders to see how bad the situation really was. But the empty shelves and declining stores made it clear that the company was running out of money. While other retailers invested heavily in online shopping, Fry's fell behind. Its website often showed items that were not actually available. Shipping was slow. Prices were not competitive. Customers who wanted convenience went elsewhere. Fry lost younger shoppers who expected easy online ordering and fast delivery. Without a strong online business, Fry's relied even more on its struggling physical stores. As stores became emptier, customers stopped trusting Fry's. People worried that returns would not be accepted. Warranties felt uncertain. Gift cards seemed risky. Some shoppers only visited Fry's to browse, then bought items online from other retailers. Others stopped going entirely. Once customers lose trust, it is very hard to get them back. By 2019 and 2020, many Fry's stores were nearly empty. Some had only a few aisles of products open. Employees were reduced, and store maintenance declined. Rumors spread that Fry's would close, but the company continued to say it was restructuring and working on new plans. In early 2021, Fry's Electronics suddenly announced that all remaining stores were closing. There were no clearance sales and no attempt to reopen under a new model. The company simply shut down. Fry's did not fail because people stopped liking electronics. It failed because the business did not change fast enough. It kept expensive stores while sales dropped. It struggled with debt and cash flow. It lost supplier trust and could not keep shelves stocked. It failed to build a strong online presence. Each problem made the others worse. By the time Fry tried to adjust, it no longer had the money or support needed to survive. After Fry's closed, its buildings were sold or reused. Some became warehouses, offices, or other retail stores. The Fry's brand did not return in a meaningful way. There was no successful reboot or online comeback. Former customers moved on to other electronics retailers, both online and in store. Fry's Electronics shows what can happen when a company grows very large, but does not adapt to change. Retail is expensive. When shopping habits change, businesses must change too. If they wait too long, even well-known names can disappear. Fry was once a leader in electronics retail, but debt, high costs, poor inventory management, and failure to adapt slowly led to its collapse.